What a shit show yesterday was, man. Um, if you noticed, after we scored the first goal, just after we scored the first goal, when the Brighton fans were silenced, it looked like every decision after that, or whatever was decided between the ref and VAR, or the Premier League, we may say, was make sure every decision goes towards Brighton so this game can be fair. I know most of you people are looking at me right now as like, oh, he's just using that as an excuse. But think about it. If that was 11v11, and even though people say the Cancelo decision was a red card, if you think about it, they say for it to be a red card, when you're the last man, the player you brought down or the player that goes down is supposed to be in control of the ball. But Daniel Welbeck wasn't in control of the ball. He held Cancelo's hand and brought him down together with him. Anyway, look, if you look at the VAR decision for that, they didn't even take long. They didn't even take that long, to be honest. It was within few seconds. That's the fastest I've ever seen VAR. John Morse was as fast as Sonic in that VAR room, man, making decisions. And the ref, don't get me started about the ref. I have never seen a referee who was so fast and happy to pull out the red card or yellow cards during decisions or blow his little whistle whenever decisions were obviously that suited Brighton. So you see, think about it. I'm pretty sure after that goal Gundogan scored and it was too early for us to score that goal, they all sat down and said, oh shit, probably people are going to turn off their TVs at home and not be interested to watch the match anymore. Probably the Brighton fans, some of them might walk out of the stadium because maybe City are on one of those days that are going to batter Brighton. Because I know if we were 11v11 and the decisions were not going against us as they did yesterday, I think we're going to beat Brighton comfortably. And it was going to be a lot of goals because Brighton are open side. They open, they don't close, they don't sit back. But yesterday, the referee, or as I call him, the B-Tech Mike Dean. Let's say Mike Dean is actually better than that referee. That guy is Mike Dean wannabe. Somebody who wants to be like Mike Dean. Because even Mike Dean can make better decisions, believe it or not. Your man yesterday was just on one. He didn't care at all. There was a time when a City player was fouled, Bernardo Silva, and he let it go. But as soon as the Brighton player was fouled the same way, he blew the whistle. Look, fair play to Brighton. They won. The fans were behind them. They pushed and pushed. But let's not sit here and pretend as if the referee was not on their side and twerking for the Brighton fans. They would have won that game as they did yesterday. But look, another decision we can talk about is the Gundogan decision. That was a high boot. That's the same high boot John Stones was given a red card for. And and the BT Sports commentators, the BT Sports commentators, the two, they were twerking the whole time for Brighton. The whole time. Whenever a Brighton player does something that's even just average, like, oh my god, look at that. Oh, he's so amazing, he's so good on the ball. Like, it's reached a point where the agenda against Man City is no longer hidden. It's just in the open. They don't care anymore. They're just happy to see bad things happen to Man City. The Gundogan decision was poor, and look at that. It's given us an injury now. For the final, he's in doubt. But I read somewhere that he's actually okay, but still now he's not 100%. What if things could have been worse? But no, the ref turned a blind eye. VAR again, fast as hell, fast as the speed of light. It didn't even take as long as it takes. Usually within few seconds, John Morsh already made, or John Ross or John Morsh, whatever his name is, already made a decision. Even Stevie Wonder would have seen that that's a red card. Even Stevie Wonder. Same way as the penalty decision against Lalana. Lalana got your man. If you look at the pictures, Lalana missed the ball. He got his man first. And did you hear BT Sports commentators? Oh, that's amazing. Lalana is working hard. What a tackle. Then the funny thing is, they showed it again. After they showed it, they're like, oh, yeah, I think he got your man. But, well, what a tackle. Again, John Morsh, fast as Sonic. I've never seen VAR that fast when making penalty decisions. They usually take that time when they're making those decisions for certain teams, to be honest. This is not the first time. Certain teams seem to be getting the wrong end of the stick for VAR. Arsenal, especially, I feel bad for them. The David Luiz tackle, that was never a penalty. If you talk about us, the same images. If you look at the David Luiz tackle and the tackle that Ludiga did on Raheem not just days ago, they gave David Luiz a red card, and Rudiger, they said, oh no, there's nothing wrong. No, it wasn't actually Rudiger, it was Zuma. They said Zuma did nothing wrong. If you look at the pictures, he's actually tangled his legs with Raheem's and brought him down. But no, John Morse yesterday, it took him a few seconds. They didn't even delay right away. No pen, no checks. As I say, look, I'm not salty. Brighton got that win, but we can't sit here and pretend as if yesterday's referee was not on their side. And I think they were catering for Brighton fans, because the new fans are in the stadium. And if I make decisions against them, I'm either going to get booed or the fans are going to be unhappy. So yesterday, I will say it's straightforward. They were catering for the Brighton fans that came back. They wanted to make them happy. And they didn't take time to screw us over. So it was, they screwed us over and over again on decisions. Yes, the Brighton goals were amazing, but let's not pretend as if the ref was not on their side, if they were going to win that game as much as they did. And this also goes to people who were reactionary on Twitter. Oh, Van Dijk would never allow this to happen to him. Diaz let 3 goals in. Diaz is been very bad recently. Wasn't Van Dijk in the team that lost 7-2 to Aston Villa? Van Dijk was in the team that lost 7-2 to Villa. And I'm pretty sure he was also in the team that got battered by Man City, and you guys were making excuses about hangovers. So look, everybody makes mistakes. The team that played yesterday is not the team that's been playing the whole season, by the way. Garcia is going to Barcelona. Garcia is not a right back. It's Kyle Walker who's our right back. So stop trying to make agendas that will suit you and your team. Liverpool fans, look, no offense, I haven't really cared much about you guys this year, to be honest. Not trying to be offensive, but this year you guys haven't won anything. You guys are struggling to finish fourth. Yeah, you're depending on other teams. So maybe concentrate on your own team that's struggling, and Stop talking about players from a team that's actually going to win the Premier League. Oh, has already won the Premier League and is in the Champions League final. That's all I can say. None of the City fans are talking about you guys struggling to do top four. So why do you keep talking about City players? Look, it was a shit show. Brighton won 3-2. Congrats to them. But that refereeing was horrible. And maybe sometimes it's good to look at those referees in England and wonder why none of them are taken to the World Cup and wonder why majority of them are never in the Champions League games. Anyway, guys, that's all I had to say. I know I've been complaining the whole video, but somebody had to say it. The refs were shit. Um, Subscribe to the channel if you're new to the channel. Put your notification buttons on so every time I drop some videos, you're able to know that some videos have dropped. And I'd like to thank all the guys who subscribe to the channel and guys who keep supporting the channel. Anyway, see you next time.